Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today we have simmed through 5 seasons on Football Manager to see what Football Manager thinks is going to happen next 5 years. Who's going to win the leagues, any transfers that's happened, and all that good stuff. If you guys do enjoy the FM content and you like this little mini-series, be sure to leave a like on the video so I know that you enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, all that good stuff. I really appreciate all the support. But let's have a look at what's going on in 5 years' time. But to start off, we look at, as you can see, Manchester United and Liverpool jobs are available. That is because Neuer has been sacked from Man U manager. So a surprising one there. Neuer to manage Man U. And Klopp has been fired as Liverpool boss. So a few changes there. Klopp's gone. Neuer has been in and gone at Man U. But let's have a look at the league. So we'll start off with the Premier League, of course. And nothing much has changed. Man City still winning it. Arsenal second. West Ham up in third. Chelsea fourth. Brighton fifth. Leeds are back up in European football at seventh. But not much else different. United and Tottenham down in 13th and 14th. Which is a bit of a surprise. But if we have a look at the top goal scorers as well in recent years. For the first time in 5 years, Haaland has been knocked off the top spot by Salah. So a new top goal scorer there. Haaland's dropped his goals from over 30 every season. He's dropped down to 20. So as he lost his form, he's still only 27 years old in 5 years' time, which is scary. But he's still knocking in 20 goals, and that's considered a poor season. But he still won the league. And let's have a look at the Cups, shall we? Let's have a look at the FA Cup to start off with. Again, won by City. Luton gets into the final, though. So Luton City final. And Man City have won it every year, apart from the very first season that we simmed through when West Ham won it. But ever since then, Man City have won every game. They got to the final against West Ham as well. They beat Brighton, Arsenal, Man U and Luton. So a different team every time in the final, but the same outcome. Let's have a look at the League Cup, the Carabao Cup. This year is won by Aston Villa against Manchester United 3-1. Let's have a look at recent years. Bit more of a mixture of teams in this one. You got City, Liverpool, City again, Chelsea and Villa. And a nice mix of teams coming runners up as well. It's a bit more of a mixture there. Of course, we've got the World Cup and the Euros in this video, which we'll come to at the end. Let's have a look at I think that's all the cups done. Of course, Community Shields. Not as important, but Man City cleaning up again. Of course, I don't think we looked at the league winners recent years. I assume it's City. Liverpool won it 1 year, but every other year City. Liverpool or Arsenal runners up as well. So the same 3 teams always at the top. Next time we'll be simming through 10 years. Hopefully there's a bit more of a mixture in these winners. If we have a look at the league table as well, there's not many standout teams, new teams. Middlesbrough are back up in the Prem. Of course, Leeds are back and up in Europe. But other than that, there's not much new teams coming up. If we have a look at the Championship, who's coming up this year, we've got Swansea winning the league returning, Leicester and Brentford returning as well. But Swansea back in the Premier League after a few years. Not many other surprises there. Let's have a look at the European. We'll start off with the Conference League. Chelsea losing in the final to Atalanta. No English winners there in our 5 years that we have simmed. Let's have a look at the Europa League. Aston Villa losing as well in the final. So 2 English teams losing in the final this year. Liverpool won it in 24. But again, no other English teams winning. And the Champions League, won by Leipzig. Have they beat an English team in the final? They have. They beat Liverpool. So just like Italy, this year in real life, English team has lost every final in Europe. Chelsea winning the Champions League. Man City don't win it again. They lost to Bayern, of course, which we saw in the last video. And then since then, Lazio, Chelsea, Barcelona and Leipzig picking up the Champions League trophy. Let's have a look at the Euros, European Championships. Won by Italy again. So Italy back-to-back European champions. This time beating Netherlands in the final. And the World Cup won by Brazil against Argentina. So South American final there. If Messi's still playing, he could have picked up his second World Cup. But Brazil have took that one. But that's everything for you guys. I think we've gone over everything. We can have a look at some transfers. We'll have a look at some Premier League transfers. Sorry, I'm clicking around a bit on the left. Let's have a look at the Man City team. See if there's any new players. See if they've signed anyone. 60 million on Verbergen from Brighton. Of course, the further we go on in this save, the more regen players there will be. But still spending loads of money. Let's see if Newcastle are still spending loads of money. Of course, when we looked last time, they spent the most. They've still spent loads of money. Eddie Nketiah from Newcastle to Real Madrid. They've signed Jackson as well. Hannibal, the Man United player, they've sold on to Leicester. But in total, they've not been much underspent this year. Compared to last time when they were 200 million down. But yeah, this is the new team. Pep Guardiola still at City. Let's have a look at Arsenal. Have they still got Arteta? Thomas Muller has took charge of Arsenal. They signed Mainu from Man United as well. West Ham, who's their manager? Is it still David Moyes? Nesta El Maestro. If this is a real guy, let me know in the comments, guys. Where's he from? Who's he played for? Chelsea manager, they've surely got a new manager. Kieran McKenna. Northern Irish. So only Pep Guardiola has kept his job. Immobile in charge of Brighton. Don't see that happening, to be honest. Of course, Liverpool lost out on Klopp, so they're without a manager. Unai Emery, is he still at... Lionel Scaloni is in charge of Villa. So yeah, guys, this is what FM predicts will happen in 5 years. Vincent Kompany managing Tottenham Hotspur as well, by the way. But this is how it's finished. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed. And remember, we'll be doing 10 years next. So make sure you subscribe to that and you want to see that. And hopefully we get loads of different teams. The further we go on in this save, the more you guys leave likes on these videos, the more I'll upload them. But thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.